Welcome to the Girl Gang. I'm Katrina Gardner of Katrina and Create.
And I'm Dominique Goyette-Connerty of Evergreen Marketing. On this show, we're going to chat with women business owners and organizational leaders in Massachusetts.
Because girls don't just want to have fun. They also want to sell real estate.
They want to open a brewery.
They want to teach others to invest in the stock market.
They want to take stunning photos, plan lavish parties, and help people recover from injuries.
Girls just want a podcast.
What can we say?
We're girls.
Welcome again. Once again, we are pre-recording these episodes. Just want to make that clear. So This baby's probably out by now. I don't know. I don't remember what day this episode's coming out.
Yeah, I think at this point, baby is out.
But we are in November, hypothetically.
Yes. Happy November.
Happy whatever
Happy
day
Thanksgiving.
of November. Happy almost Thanksgiving or something. I don't know. Time is an illusion. What's going on for this month besides, the whole baby ordeal?
So I am a little excited. I kind of impulsively, but no regrets, bought some tickets to Disney on Ice this morning. So I'm going to go to that this weekend.
Okay, wow. That sounds impulsive.
Literally in the waiting room for my doctor's appointment.
Classic.
But I was looking at it the night before, and then I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it because I'm excited. So my son, Jamie, is 4, and he's in a Mickey phase.
Oh, good. Okay.
And
love that for him.
Part of me would be like, oh, it'd be great to bring him to Disney World. Folks, we can't afford Disney World. So
yeah, I'm also going to stay away from Florida for a little bit.
Also
That's
fair.
just me, but
also fair. No, I had these big pipe dreams of I'm in February, it will be Jamie's 5th birthday. We'll go newborn baby.
Oh God.
We'll just be sleeping and pooping. I can easily I'd rather go travel with a 3-month-old than
a 3-year-old.
Yeah,
that makes sense. But I'm one of 5 kids. I will say, I think some families are Disney families, and I think some families are not. I've never been to Disney.
Yeah.
I don't have a desire to go. And again, I'm one of 5 kids, so my parents probably felt the pressure from us growing up, being but everybody else goes to Disney, and they were screw.
Yeah. No, I never went to Disney as a kid. I went for the first time as an adult, but can't afford trip to Disney World, but I can afford 2 tickets to Disney on Ice at the DCU Center.
When is it?
Saturday. So it's in a few days from now.
Oh, okay.
And it's only at the DCU Center for this one weekend. So.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was all right, let's do it.
Oh my God, he's going to love it.
I think so. It's Mickey and Minnie will be there. And then there's a little Moana thing, a little Toy Story thing.
Love it.
Zootopia.
Never seen it.
Zootopia's good.
I do know the whole Moana album though, so
okay.
I might pop that on when I get in the car now.
There's a couple of them that he might not be as familiar with. Mm-hmm. But I think overall, hopefully he'll like it. He's old enough that he'll be able to sit there and enjoy it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I finally have plans. I haven't had plans in months, and this is my plans. Disney on Ice.
I love that for you.
I'm Dominique, I have something to talk about on the podcast.
And I'm yeah?
And this is it, folks. This is what it is.
Well, I love that. I don't really have any plans, so.
Yeah. This is probably also officially my last plan before bebe.
True.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's happening so quickly.
It's happening.
All right.
I'm
bringing a guest.
Let's do it. Hey ladies, are you looking to grow your own local girl gang?
The Young Professional Women's Association has been named Worcester Region's Best Young Professionals Network for 7 years now.
YPWA offers countless social and professional opportunities to engage and empower local ladies like you and me.
Right now, Girls Just Wanna listeners can get discounted access to YPWA's annual membership.
Go to ypwaworcester.com and enter code PODCAST2025 at checkout to receive $20 off their annual membership. Again, that promo code is PODCAST2025. We hope to see you soon at YPWA events.
Welcome to Girls Just Want a Podcast. Marina Theberge. Is that correct? Did I say that right?
Right.
Okay,
yes.
good.
Yes.
And you are the owner of a Bark Above Dogventures.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This is great.
Did you have a busy day already on the trails?
Yeah, so we've already been out there, and then we just wound down.
Perfect. Love that timing for us. So we actually heard about you and your business through, we were just talking, before the camera started rolling, about from Marina, a different Marina, because there's so many.
Yeah,
just kidding.
yeah.
We didn't know about a Bark Above Dogventures, so tell us, about the business and what it is you do. The concept is so cool. So
yeah, so we're kind of like in a doggy daycare alternative. Like that's what I've kind of always said. But we've not transitioned, but we've grown to include, walks and visits, dog ventures. That's kind of always been our bread and butter, service. We do training now, and then we do pet sitting. So we're located in Worcester. It's we're open most days, I would say, weekends touch and go, but really like Monday through Friday, we're always on the trails. We're always getting dogs outside to socialize, to play, exercise, run, that type of thing. So, that's kind of the gist of it. We're just kind of like letting dogs be dogs outside, out of the city, obviously, because in Worcester, it's a city, so it's
space gets a little tight.
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been doing this? Did you always work with animals? When did you launch your own business?
Yeah, so the business has been in place for 3.5 years or so, 4 come this January. Okay. So almost 4. I've been working with animals off and on for I'd say like 10, 15 years. Wow. Off and on, but didn't really dive deep into that until opening this business. And then that was even that was part-time, and so I started full-time with this business last December.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
Yeah,
that's
thank
awesome.
you. Yeah.
And things have been going well?
Yes,
so
busy.
I'm assuming it's not just you. You must have other trainers working with you, helping take out packs?
Yeah, so I have 2 other dog hikers.
Okay, awesome.
Yep. 2 other dog hikers.
Awesome. And tell us, what exactly is a dog venture?
What does that mean? Yeah, dog venture. Yeah, so it's basically we pick up dogs at their home. We bring them to local trails. We're out there for depending on the service, 1 or 2 hours, and then we drop them home. And we're on the trails, depending on where we are, swimming, hiking, playing in the field, like whatever it may be. So it's kind of just, like I said, like a way for dogs to get out of the city and let them be them, socializing, learning, interacting with other dogs.
It's probably great for busy dog parents that work.
Yeah,
whether they work from home or in an office.
Exactly. Yeah, the owners that we have, they're full-time workers. They're they have families, whatever it may be, and it's just a really nice way to. I think they feel really good about sending their dog because they're like, oh, that's something that obviously is off their plate. Like they don't have to worry about it at the end of the day, getting a dog walk in and that type of thing. But it's like a lot of them have expressed that it's really nice that they can just go play and have fun, and they love it. Yeah, they absolutely love it.
It's like treat yourself for the dog.
For the dog, exactly. Yeah.
Well, it's funny. So we're both cat owners.
Okay.
So we don't have dogs, which again might just be a city limitation thing for me. I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Sure. Yeah.
But I think the service that you provide is great because it does speak to this like feeling of like pet parent guilt that I get. I don't know if you get it, but I have 2 cats. You have 2 cats. And I'm just, even though I'm just like busy with work, I don't even have kids or anything, but it's like, I feel guilty that I don't like play with them enough and I don't let them like kind of get out and do whatever.
Right.
So I imagine that's definitely like a feeling that you've been able to tap into with some of these dog parents is, we're also busy and like you want the best for your pet, but you can't always give that to them every day of the week and like let them live their best life. So
it's so true. Yeah. So we're also busy, and then they're at home waiting for us, and it's like they only have us. So it's kind of like an extension. Some of these dogs have been hiking with us 2-3 years, the full time we've been open, which is amazing. And so we definitely care for them like our own, and it's awesome to see them every week.
I'm curious if they're like, so you take them out in like groups, if there are any dogs that like are friends or like get excited to see each other.
They do, actually. Yeah, they do. And it happened, some it's like really apparent, and then there were 2 the other week that hadn't seen each other in a while, and one of them got out of the car
Uh-huh.
and saw the other one, and they were like, "Oh my god!" Like you, like they weren't like,
so
"Oh my god, it's you,"
cute.
but like,
you're making up scripts.
yeah, I am, yeah.
You
But
saw the tail wagging.
yeah, and I was like, wow, I never knew they got along so well. And then they just started walking side by side, and it was just like
so
it was really
cute.
cool to see. And I was
So
like, I
sweet.
never actually saw that before, but yeah, there's definitely dogs where they'll get in the car and they're like very happy to see each other.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And so, do you take all kinds of dogs, all breeds, all sizes, all ages?
Yeah.
Is it kind of dependent
Temperament.
on what each dog is like capable of and like where they're kind of at?
Right. It kind of boils down to temperament, definitely, and then their skill level too.
Yeah.
So obviously when we're out in the trails, we're on public trails, and we have to be considerate about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so they do have to have a good recall. They can't just be crazy wild, all over the place. And we started this year, I started training dogs off leash. So that has been a huge help, because if somebody comes to us and they're like, hey, we really love this service, we want our dogs to benefit from this, but they're not trained, or they have basic training but maybe are not great off leash, they need help with recall, that type of thing, we're able to now provide that.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And that has been super. So yeah, it boils down to temperament, definitely their skill set, and then just availability. So we do, most of our packs have grown quite a bit this year.
Yeah.
And so it's just a matter of what day of the week they need, and if we're available, that type of thing. Yeah.
And you're like you said, you're going out most days of the week?
Monday through Friday.
Okay, yeah. And so do you hit the trails like early? Like take us through a day in the life.
It's crazy.
As a dog venturer, Marina. Like, are you up early? You're doing the pickups? What's going on?
Yeah, so pickups start at 8 right now. So we're kind of on like summer hours. I kind of split the year, like summer, winter. Obviously it's darker, colder at night, hot during the summer. So we're kind of still on our summer hours. Where in the summer, like July was the worst, just the hottest month, and so we start super early. So it starts the day. We do all the pickups, so I do my best to contain the routes as best I can, and it's kind of like when you're like dropping your kid off at school, honestly, like some of the owners are out there with their dogs, and we're picking them up, and a lot of people,
they're waiting for the bus.
Yeah, like they're waiting for the bus.
So cute.
Yeah, and I tell owners, I'm like, don't tell them I'm on the way, because they'll get like super excited and
also like a toddler,
jumpy, and like yeah, and So I hate, like, if I need to cancel like inclement weather or something. I had to do that Monday actually, and I'm like, please don't have your. I'm sorry. Like I hope you didn't have your harnesses on and stuff ready to go. But so pickups are first, and depending on the day, those can take, anywhere from 45 minutes, an hour or so. We get to the trails, we get off the trails, we usually do, they run around, depending on where we are. So we're either in Worcester, like Worcester Paxton area, or we're in Northborough, just depending on the day. So those are kind of like our two locations. And then we're out there for an hour to 2 hours generally. There, like depending on the group, it kind of dictates what we do. I say, what I mean? Like, so like in Worcester, like we might do like field, like playtime.
Sure.
And then what I like about the long hikes is that by the hour or so, they've kind of calmed down a little bit. And so they get the benefit of the second hour being in that calmer state of mind. So I find that's super helpful for the anxious dogs, or super high energy dogs that kind of have to work through things. And then we do drop-offs. So it's kind of like three segments. And then we offer walks too. So on any given day, maybe I'm out there doing a dog venture, and then we have Emily and Matt doing walks or visits and that type of thing.
And those are for just like individual dogs or individual households that aren't going to be part of the bigger dog venture pack.
Right. Yeah. Like think of someone who's just, has a long day at work, and they need like a 30-minute drop in. Yeah.
And so I know you said like kind of Worcester Paxton and then Northborough. Are those kind of just like the primary areas that you're taking dogs, or is that also where you're taking clients? Like, will you take clients from all over Central Mass? How does that work?
So kind kind of both.
Okay.
So I started in Worcester because I live in Worcester,
Yeah.
and then, you know, we have like certain areas we go. And so then at some point I must have had some Northborough clients, and so we started going there.
Mm-hmm.
And actually one of my first clients was in Northborough, so that's how that happened. And so those are kind of our two locations.
Yeah.
So Monday, Thursday, we're in Northborough. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, we're in Worcester. I do take clients. I have some clients in Auburn, Millbury, Grafton, but I have to be careful because of the pickup schedule. Yeah. So, you know, I've kind of done myself in before where I'm like, yeah, we can, like, I hate saying no because I'm like, right. Of course your dog can join us. You want to care for all the dogs. I'm like, obviously. But then if we're going, I'm like, oh, they're like, you know, 15 minutes down the road. But if you think about it, it's like 15 minutes there, back. It's like another hour to the day. So I just have to be really careful about who I accept.
It must take a lot of coordination and like planning, like maybe there's a family that's interested here, and if we get another one, then
maybe you'll go where like the demand is.
Exactly.
You can get enough people.
Exactly. Yeah. So we just started a waiting list for Thursdays for like 1 hours, and like in Boylston, like you know, like people reach out to us in different places, and so if we get enough in that place, then we can go do that. If we have the availability, like the actual time. Yeah,
that makes sense. And what was I going to ask you about? What would you say is like, so I know, you know, you're kind of saying Dogventures is, you know, Bark Above Dogventures is like the doggy daycare alternative. What would you say are the benefits though of what you do over just sending them, you know, I know some people send them to like a regular dog daycare, or they have, you know, a pet sitter, a neighbor come over once a day. Like obviously what you're doing is, you know, more extravagant and more involved, and you know, what are the benefits of them getting that kind of activity and socialization as opposed to the other options?
Nothing wrong with doggy daycares. I think it's awesome to, you know, get your dog out of the house. I have some of our clients do both. So but I will say that I don't, sometimes doggy daycares don't have that outside option. So being outside in nature, I think is just a huge step for the dogs. And then I've also had clients say, you know, I brought my dog to doggy daycare, but they just lay on the couch. And so they wanted them to be more active, or, you know, sometimes it's the space issue. Like outside, we just have so much more space. They can roam, they can sniff, play, all of that. It's just really like a time where they can let loose. I do think we have smaller groups than doggy daycares. I've heard of some doggy daycares, they maybe have like 40, 50 dogs, whereas we have 6 plus. If I generally don't have groups where it's, if I have like groups over like 8 or so, I'll have another person with me. So we have eyes on everybody. So I will say to like an extent, and I'm not speaking for everyone, but it's more individualized. We get to know that dog pretty well because we do the pickups and drop-offs too. And then if a dog started with us training, then we've known them from the start. So we've gone through a training process, and then they're on the trails with us, so we know their tendencies, you know, their mannerisms, what they like, dislike, that type of thing. I do a meet and greet with everybody first to go over those things as well. So I would say it's more individualized. It's out in nature, which I think just has more benefits, like, you know, different weather, different, you know, it's the variety of it. It's the variety of it.
I'm assuming you have a dog or dogs of your own?
I do. I have 2 dogs.
Okay.
They were definitely the inspiration.
I was going to ask. I'm assuming that you must be a nature person. You must have been doing your own sort of dog ventures with your own dogs before you started the business.
Pretty much. So I actually, I'm not from Worcester. So I grew up in New Hampshire. I went to school in Maine, and I'm very outdoorsy. And so I moved to Worcester, and, you know, my dogs and I were like going on the trails, and they love it. And it kind of just occurred to me. I was like, well, if they love it and I love it, I'm like, I think other owners would want their dogs to experience this too. And honestly, that's pretty much just how it happened. And so I started it, kind of like really on a whim. I was in finances at the time. And so, you know, I'm not really like a sit at your desk, like 7-8 hours a day type person. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this. So I was actually at like a Tony Robbins event down in Florida for that job. And it like occurred to me, and I came home, and like within a weekend I like had the name, the website, the logo,
wow.
like everything together. And I kind of just put it out there. And that's how it came to be.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah. So
that's the dream.
So I think, I honestly think in the first 4 to 6 months I had 2 clients, and it was like super part-time, and and then you just keep going. And so I did an event, a local event, I got a few more clients, and then you just keep going. And so
that's awesome. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah,
That's so
thanks.
fun too. I'm very
It
envious.
was fun.
I'm very envious of the type of job that you have.
It is fun.
I also want to be outdoors with dogs.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, like it can be stressful, and it's
Sure.
definitely work, and like there are days that are bad weather days or whatever. I mean, all of September was beautiful, so I'm like, I can't complain the rest of the year. But I mean, it's enjoyable. It's super enjoyable. Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I love that for you.
Are there certain like breeds that tend to like be more popular with Dogventures?
Be more like explorer type or more adventurer or.
Well, so you had asked me about breeds. So I do allow all breeds. I've had little.
I'm picturing like the little like palms next to like the big German Shepherd.
Yeah. So I mean, today I had a little doodle, Archie, and then I had my dog, a German Shepherd, and then I had a new dog as of yesterday, Sarah, who's a Great Dane. Yeah. So it's just like a huge span.
Yeah.
You mentioned what dogs are popular. Like we've had a lot of doodles recently.
Really?
A ton of doodles. A lot of mutts. I mean, mutts are great. I love mutts.
Because I imagine there are certain breeds that like really benefit.
They do.
Like
Labs. They all benefit though. Right? Like they'll surprise you. You know what I mean? Like if you think your dog's like a couch potato or whatever, they'll find joy in some part of the hike, even if they're more of like a stop and sniff dog, or they just like to hang out with the pack. And
that's me on the hike too, just grazing.
Looking at mushrooms. We all have our thing. So I mean, and then they get home, they're more content, they're more relaxed, that type of thing. So I'm thinking like we had some Rottweilers, all different types. They all benefit. Like, and it's funny too, because some people will say like, oh my God, they enjoyed it so much. And I'm like, yeah, of course they did. Yeah. It's like, I mean, I'm glad. But yeah, of course. I mean, they're outside, they're enjoying themselves. It's like where they're supposed to be,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How can people find you online, get in touch, ask about availability? Yeah,
so we have Facebook and Instagram. We have our website. So on our website, there's a contact page and there's an intake form. Okay. So they can people can definitely fill out an intake form. And then if they just have like a question or want to reach out, there's like a message piece, and you can just type your message in, your name, your number, and I'll get back to you. Yeah, so that's the best place to do it, so that it's like all streamlined. I don't want to miss anybody.
Right. Yeah. Right. And you said you do have like wait lists for certain areas and
certain days and for certain areas. I do. Right now, I would say if someone has a dog in Worcester, we could probably accommodate them pretty easily depending on the day. And then outside, I would just like I'd have to be a little bit more specific and with that.
And how do we end every episode?
Yeah. So we always love to invite you to shout out another woman-owned business. Girls Just Wanna podcast is all about supporting the other ladies running businesses. Yeah. Do you have anyone in mind?
Yeah. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Parody Beauty, and it's Teresa Blanchard. Okay. She's in Boylston, I believe. Yeah. Okay. It's skincare and facials and like, I guess that's fitting for all women too. So so she's phenomenal. I met her, I want to say last spring. Yeah. So I'll give a shout out to her.
Very cool. We'll have to check her out.
So much for sharing.
Definitely.
It was so great to meet you, Marina. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. That was great. Appreciate it.
Want to show your love for all the local ladies in business? Girls Just Want a Podcast merch is now available on Etsy.
From stickers to mugs and hats to tumblers, you can rep your favorite gal gang wherever you go.
Your purchase helps us continue to rent studio space, upgrade our recording equipment, and pay for editing software.
Find Girls Just Want a merch on Katrina and Create's Etsy shop. Link is in the show notes. Okay. Heart it or hate it.
One of our final heart it's or hate it's. It's crazy.
There's only a few left.
The days are ticking down. Yeah, we only got a couple after this.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. What do you got?
So my first one is heart it or hate it, chocolate milk.
Heart it.
Heart it.
I don't buy it though. Like as an adult who lives alone, milk expires so quickly. So like I think we've talked before about how like I pretty much only buy almond milk.
Yep.
I do buy Fairlife milk now because I have the Ninja Creamy that I'm obsessed with.
I've been getting Fairlife.
The Fairlife chocolate milk, 10 out of 10. So good.
Let me tell you.
Milkshake material. But it does still like, I feel like milk just goes bad so quickly and I'm like not going to drink milk 3 times a day.
Been chugging it. So one of the things is currently as we're filming pregnant.
Just in case you missed that, once again, just thought I'd throw it out there.
So one of the cravings that I tend to get when I'm pregnant is like calcium things, like ice cream, cereal, milk, like having like glasses of milk. Yeah. And then with gestational diabetes, they were like, oh, milk's actually like pretty good for you. Like if you just had like straight up milk, like not great, but balance it with something, pretty good. But the Fairlife chocolate milk,
it's so good.
Is like high protein, low sugar is what it says.
Yeah.
And I can drink a glass of that chocolate milk and it doesn't spike my blood sugar.
Yeah.
And it's so good. So I have been buying one a week for the last couple weeks.
And it's expensive.
It is expensive.
But you know what's funny too is, so like I used to be a runner. I'm not so much anymore, but they say that chocolate milk is like one of the best recovery drinks for runners because it like replenishes your like the sugars that you lost through like sweating and like obviously helps with like bone density, the whole calcium spiel. Get some protein. And so yeah, when I was like training for half marathon and stuff, I did keep chocolate milk in the fridge, but again, those are the yesteryears.
Well, and for a while I was having a lot of protein shakes because those are also obviously really great for me to have. But those do be expensive. Yeah. And the Fairlife chocolate milk is expensive, but not as expensive
as a protein shake. Yeah. I was a big chocolate milk drinker as a kid. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I would make the Nesquik and you'd do the scoops and I would do so many extra scoops.
Oh God. Yeah, my parents bought like a True Moo.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, the jugs of chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so good. Now I want chocolate milk.
My stepdad was like a big Ovaltine guy. Ovaltine is like the powdered stuff, like Nesquik, but it's like an older brand. And as a kid, I was also like, oh yes, this is elite. I don't think it's actually elite, but big fan of all the chocolate milk.
So yeah, we heart chocolate milk in case you missed that.
We are adults and there's nothing wrong with loving chocolate milk.
All right, what did I have? Heart it or hate it voicemails, which we might have done before, but I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you, I hate it.
Yeah, hate it. Oh my God, we're like on the same page today.
We are.
Hate it. Why are you leaving me a voicemail? Text me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if that's too new school. Like my mom, love her to tears, but she will call me and I'll be busy or whatever. I don't hear the phone ring. I don't answer. And she'll leave me a voicemail that sounds something like this. Hey Dominique, it's mom. Just checking in on XYZ. Not sure what you're up to. Oh, I wanted to let you know, I saw that thing at the store. All right, well, anyways, just like give me a call or whatever whenever you get a chance. Yeah, all right, see ya. None of that required a voicemail. Literally text me and just be like, hey, just checking in. Call me when you have a chance.
Yeah.
I didn't need a voicemail for that. I'm so sorry.
I also don't bother deleting them and then the voicemail gets full.
Yeah.
And the iPhone doesn't do a great job of telling you that it's full. So then usually someone will call me and they'll actually get me and they're like, by the way, your voicemail's full. Yeah. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I get so many. I hate the automated voicemails too. Like I'm signed up for the city alerts that are snow closure stuff. Like we're plowing the roads, move your car, whatever the hell. Trash delays, voting reminders, things like that. And they send a text and call you and leave a voicemail. Yeah. And I'm like, I didn't need all of those things. A simple text would have sufficed.
Same with if you have a kid in school. There's snow day.
Oh my God. I'm like,
lots of alerts.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not a fan.
No, I hate it. The only thing that's made it better is like the talk to text voicemail stuff, like where it shows you what they said. It tries to transcribe what they said in their voice. It's always wrong.
It's not good.
It's not good transcription, but
it helps.
It's like, good, now I don't have to listen to this 35-second voicemail. I can skim and see this wasn't important in the first place and delete it without listening.
Right.
Save myself 35 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, so many of the voicemails are spam too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just such a pain.
Right.
Okay. Next, hard it or hate it
is a repeat.
Yes. So we have done this before.
Just like with candy corn, if you were listening a couple weeks ago.
But I had to bring it up again before I'm off for a maternity leave because it's just something I need to talk about.
Let's hear it.
And that is hard it or hate it eggnog. Hard it.
Oh my God, yay, we're on the same page. We're in sync today.
It's back in the stores, and I saw it the other day, and I was like, should I buy it now? It's currently October as we're filming this. I'm like, should I buy eggnog now?
I think eggnog is delicious, but like, you cannot drink a lot of that for sure.
I know that would be the problem is if I bought it now and brought it home, Jesse hates it.
Okay.
So he'd be like, why? And it would be my challenge. But yeah, you see it and you're like, just seems like a little treat.
And I remember we must have talked about this around this time last year on the podcast, but they have like different flavors of eggnog now. They have like pumpkin spice eggnog, Christmas cookie eggnog, and whatever. And honestly, the traditional is still better.
I don't know what my favorite is. And then I was thinking about making my own eggnog this year.
I wouldn't F around with that.
Really?
Something about using eggs for anything gets me nervous.
Well, there's this neighbor party that we'll go to sometimes, and they always make homemade boozy eggnog.
Oh, I know people make it a lot.
Yeah.
I get nervous about drinking it.
And well, it's been good. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe I would make that around Christmas this year because every year for Thanksgiving I make mulled cider. And then I was like, maybe I'll make eggnog for Christmas. And if I poison my family, I'll poison my family.
Well, it's nice knowing you. See ya. Okay, last one. Hard it or hate it, business cards. Physical, tangible, paper, business cards.
That's a good question.
I was thinking the same thing when I wrote it down. I was like, I don't even know my own answer to this.
Yeah.
Because there is something when people like, as a small business owner, when I'm out at networking or whatever, just out in the wild, and people are like, well, do you have a card?
Yeah.
I love that I can say, yes, I do. And hand it to them because I feel like I was prepared for this. I think that's just my type A personality being like, see, I'm a responsible business owner.
Right.
I was prepared for this moment. But like, I don't think anyone has ever really used my business card to contact me because Google exists.
I'm terrible at receiving business cards. Like people will be like, oh, let me give you my card. Like you go to a networking thing or a conference and you're like, yeah. And then they're all probably still in that backpack that's over in that corner.
I have been better in the last year when I go to networking events and people give me their card. If it's like someone I actually connected with, I will like follow them on social or connect with them on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
But it's not usually because I'm like gonna hire them or need their services or products. It's usually just
a
like
nice
if
follow
I met
through.
you, like now I know you online too.
Yeah.
But so I don't know.
The designer in me, like I love making my business card. I find it fun. I like looking at other people's business card designs and choices. I didn't have a business card. I actually just ordered myself business cards last month. So now I can also be like,
I was prepared.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, I should probably start going to like networking events. So I ordered myself networking.
At the ripe age of 30-something, I thought maybe now I need business cards.
Also, as I'm about to like head off on a maternity leave,
right.
I'm like, now's the time to do these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna say heart it, and I don't want anyone to hold me to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say heart it because I think they're fun.
We're on the same page for everything then.
I don't think they're super like necessary anymore.
I don't think so either, but it does make me feel like a real. Like I'm like, see, I'm a big girl. I have a business card. Like my first job out of college, getting a business card for my company, I was like,
yeah, that's always exciting.
See, call me. But don't call me and don't leave a voicemail.
I remember my first job, like they didn't order me business cards until like a year in. And I'm like, finally.
I worked for a big company. So it's different. There's, processes for these things.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm going to go with it. I've also kept at least one of each business card as I've gone throughout my career.
Yep.
So I can compare.
Yeah.
And tell a story one day, maybe.
Cool. That's cool.
I don't know. It's kind of lame. Okay.
All right.
I think that's it.
That's it.
Oh my God. All right. We'll see you next week.
Later, ladies.
Bye.